we're planning our next ride at Jupiter Island, Florida in the Treasure Coast. But today we're taking a little field trip just to do a little reconnaissance on parking. The parking situation here is very limited. And of course, when we come back towing the tiny tank with our little big bikes, the parking situation is going to be even more limited. So what we're doing today is we're just going to drive through. There's 3 places that I've researched where we possibly may be able to park. One of them is a little park that's inside a residential neighborhood called Greenfield Park, I think. So we're going to go there. I suspect that may not work because it's a, one way in, one way out. So I doubt very much that we're going to be able to maneuver the tank in there. The other option is the public beach, which I think there's ample parking, but it's a public beach, so it's probably going to fill up very quickly. The last option, and I think the one that's going to work best for us, is a place called Nathaniel Reed Preserve, I think. And there's ample parking there. So I think that's probably going to work best. Plus, it's like at the north end of the island. That way we can start there and make our way down to where we plan to ride. So that's what we're doing today, just taking a little field trip. We're coming up here to this little park that I mentioned to see if this might work. So it doesn't look like this is going to be a good option because that is the only in and out of this little park. So it would make it very challenging for us to try to park here and maneuver the trailer. Plus it's kind of a small park and very few spaces. So we're going to go on to option 2. This is the public beach parking lot that I mentioned. So we're driving through to see about the possibility of us parking here. It's a Saturday morning, so surprisingly there's plenty of open spaces. The issue is that there's not anything really that's available for trailers, longer parking spaces. I'm not sure that this is going to be an option for us either. I mean, it's nice because it's a circular drive-through, so we would be able to just pull in and then come around. But again, as you can see, none of these spaces are long enough for a trailer. So this is not going to be an option for us. So we're approaching the Nathaniel Reed Preserve I mentioned. And we're going to take a look at this and see if this would be appropriate for our parking. So this is the Nathaniel Reed Preserve, and it looks like this is going to be our best option. There's plenty of parking space, and even though I don't see anything that's designated for travel trailers or trailer parking, I'm sure it would be acceptable. And the ideal thing also is that the site is a pull-through. So in other words, you drive in and there's a circle and you can drive right out. So we're not having to maneuver that trailer back and forth. So this is definitely the place where we'll be parking. All right, so as I said, we've found, I think, the parking space that we're going to be using at the Nathaniel Reed Preserve. There's normally a fee to get in, but because Ashley has her annual pass, I think called the America the Beautiful Pass, right, Ashley?
Yes.
We don't even have to pay, so that's great. That's even better. So we're gonna go explore a little bit, and then we'll see you back here soon. All right, so here we are checking out the preserve. It's very windy today, so I don't think we're gonna stick around.